Acacia Dreams, and we've been at the Women's Weekend that's been hosted by Venus, and we've just watched the film Embrace, so we're going to have a bit of a discussion about it.
Yes, it's a very powerful documentary, and really engaging and quite emotional, so there's quite a lot to talk about with it.
Yeah.
But I'll try and keep it relatively brief.
Relatively, yeah.
So what did you think?
I found it very tricky at times.
Mm-hmm.
It's so hard because you can relate to so many different elements of it, and how women are perceived in general in society, and how we have to conform to a certain look or way or ideal weight and things, and plastic surgeons and everything about that. It's very tricky, and when you have people with anorexia on there and people that are struggling to lose weight because they feel sexualized and wanting to desexualize yourself, it's tricky content, but it's really moving and it's really needed because it's done in a way that is positive and how we need to change and progress in society. So yeah,
absolutely. It was so striking how so many of the women on the show and how so many women in general have internalised the kind of external voices, and through media and social media and through different people's perceptions, they've applied that to themselves and been really mean and horrible to themselves.
Yeah, definitely. But on the other side of that, then you have like a German actress who kind of...
I loved her.
She was amazing.
She was so good. I really want to be her friend.
Yeah. She was really down to earth, really popular, but like I found it really good that the best part that she's ever played was somebody that had all of these... She was like this nerdy person who was awkward in her body, but it wasn't a transition from ugly duckling to like a beautiful swan. It was just, that's her. Like
she wasn't being
ugly.
swan.
She wasn't even
No.
ugly. She was just different, and how, you know, you don't have to be like the norm and stereotyped into this person that you should be. You can be a bit awkward, you can be a bit quirky, you can have all of these different things, and it's okay.
It doesn't make you any less lovable or attractive or interesting or anything. It just makes you you.
Yeah, and I kind of want to watch the film.
Yeah, I do as well.
It looks
Was
quite
she German?
German.
Yeah.
German.
Yeah, I the first time I watched it as well, I just thought that she was brilliant and really liked her style. It's not that, like, her as a person, her style is really striking because it's beautiful. It's just her style really fits her.
Yeah.
And it was refreshing to have somebody on there, as well as Taryn, who's the kind of main woman who's driving all of this, so comfortable in their own skin and who they are, and not willing to conform to other expectations that have been placed on her.
And for a bit of context, Taryn, if you know of her, she's the one that did the before and after picture, where before she was in a bodybuilding competition, where she was very thin and muscular, mixture of the two. And then the after picture was actually her slightly larger, kind of actually like genuinely happy.
Yeah.
And just
glowing,
yeah.
Glowing.
And basically going a bit of a F you
to
the normal before and after, which I have such a problem with. I have a massive problem with before and after pictures, because I think, how do you know if someone's happy? Like, you don't know if they're happy in the before and you don't know if they're happy in the after. It makes no difference what size you are or what weight you are or what figures you are.
Yeah.
In terms of your happiness. Like,
And it's a snapshot, like with all photos. It's just a snap of that person in that moment. It's not who they are. It's not what they're going through at that moment in time. You can't see any of that. So all you can see is that their posture has maybe improved and that kind of thing, which, yeah, it doesn't give you any more information.
No. And it's so celebrated, which is one of my biggest problems, is that it's so celebrated. It's like, oh my God, you've lost all of this weight.
Yeah.
That's fabulous. You're so much better. Like, what a better person you are.
Yeah. Well, you must be.
You must
because
be
you're
to
thin
see that.
now. Yeah. No, it's ridiculous, and that the entitlement that people seem to have about commenting on other people's weight as well, because Taryn makes a point of kind of all of the positive comments that she received, but also the negative feedback which she received about the picture, which was that she was fat or ugly, or that this random internet person wouldn't sleep with her before or after. And it's like, what gives you the right to comment on how somebody looks in that way? Like,
why are you of any concern to me?
Yeah.
Like a random person on the internet, you have nothing to do with me. I don't care.
Literally mean nothing.
Nothing, but it's really hurtful. And to anybody on social media, and they will get these comments, some really horrible, drastic comments that can have a really negative impact on so many people's lives.
Well, words do have power.
Yeah.
And if somebody sees that comments on her photos, and she was larger than she was before, but she was by no means fat or anything like that. And so if people were seeing those comments about her and applying them to themselves, if they were bigger than her and not of any less value at all, but they might think of themselves as having less value, and that's just so cruel to have another person do that to you, and have no control over that.
Yeah. Well, it works in the same way. I mean, you know, when I was an unhealthy weight, lower weight, and then you still get comments saying that you're not thin enough, and that is just as profound as saying you're not thin enough to somebody who's at a larger weight, or saying, oh, you need to gain weight. And it's even for the people that are naturally really thin, and they get all the comments going, you're ugly because you need to like eat or something. That is, it's just all damaging. Nobody has the right to dictate whatever you do with your body. It should be about you. And I think the film really emphasises that. And like they had like the nude, the swim at the end where they just...
Was it the Sydney Skinny or something?
Yeah, something like that. Sydney
Skinny Dip or
Skinny
something
Dip or something
along
like
those
that,
lines.
But that seemed really good and really powerful, and a lot of it was really powerful, and I think we're saying it in quite a negative light, but I think there was a lot of issues raised in the film that are all the different constructs that society have done. So
there's a lot to be angry about, but the film portrayed it in a really healthy way, didn't it? So.
Yeah, and I mean, it could be quite difficult, and even if it's done in such a healthy way, because there's such strong topics in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I got very angry.
Is that the plastic surgeon bit?
And the pro pro eating disorder kind of thing, that kind of lifestyle makes me angry.
I think especially when you have experienced difficulties in those areas yourself, as we have, it makes it even tougher to kind of see that stuff, to see that it's still going on and that people are still struggling and battling against that stuff is so tough. But overall the film was kind of about loving yourself. Well, it's called Embrace, so it's about embracing who you are and how you look, and other people as well.
And paying it forward kind of thing.
Yeah.
So being kind of ambassadors for, you know, embracing who you are and what you are, and your value and your worth is not all tied up in
How you look.
Or anything like that, or how you need to change, or porn stars having to have their like genitalia changed, or all of those different things cosmetically changed, and it's not all about that at all.
It's about embracing how powerful our bodies are and what they can do for us and with us, and carry us to new experiences and through really difficult times as well.
Yeah.
Like, bodies are strong.
Bodies are strong, and that goes for females and males, and I think it's all about everybody needs to be more comfortable in their own skin, and there is so much more in life to worry about and to, you know, do in life and have joy in life, and
yeah, definitely embrace yeah.
Brilliant. Well, thank you for watching, and thank you to Venus for hosting this wonderful Women's Weekend and opening my eyes to the film Embrace. And I think we would both say that it's worth a watch.
Definitely.
Maybe have tissues and friends and get a group together, but it's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Bye.